Now we'll talk a little bit about the Moog guitar. Saul is a Moog artist, so I'm just wondering, how do you use it in real live situations and studio situations? Just what's your experience with the Moog guitar?
Well, it's usually a big reaction in the studio. You bring this into a recording studio, they hired a guitar player, you've played on a couple of tracks, and then you hear where a Moog guitar could really benefit a certain part of the song. And you whip this thing out and plug it in, and I have scared and shocked many producers and ended up winning them over big time, to the point where now in Nashville I've been getting calls specifically to play Moog guitar. People want that sound. They don't even necessarily know what it is yet. They'll say, bring that crazy infinite sustain thing that you did last time. That's what is just something I wish everybody would understand about this guitar, is that it is a creative tool like none other. I have 40-something guitars, so I don't replace a standard traditional guitar with a Moog guitar.
Yeah.
But it is a unique instrument. It is an animal of its own. And what it does with the infinite sustain and the filters and the ability to blend different harmonic balances and with Moog effects combined, it just creates sounds that you cannot achieve and will not achieve on a standard guitar, no matter how hard you try.
Definitely
it's just
unique to its own.
Yeah. I use an E1 with a trem, and I also have the MIDI portion of the guitar. So now all of my infinite sustain and filtering and everything else applies to these guitar synth sounds, and then people don't even know what's going on.
That's right.
And it just creates instrumentation that you can't achieve otherwise. So.
And now they've applied it. Now Moog has applied it to the lap steel.
There it is.
Created by Wes Lamb.
There it is.
Local Chapel Hill luthier here in North Carolina. And he's also applied it to a semi-hollow body for this show specifically.
That's really cool. I tried that, and that's fantastic. This thing, all of the Moog analog effects, I call them effects. They're not really effects, but all the magnetic energy from these pickups and the filters. It's the same electronics from the guitar that's in the lap steel. The beautiful part about this is that I don't know how to play a lap steel, but now I do.
Yeah, and it actually, when the notes are sustaining on that lap steel, you can kind of fake your way through it if you're just learning. But for the serious lap steel player, it opens up infinite possibilities.
It's the same thing. A lap steel player that gets hired in the studio that would pull that out would certainly raise some eyebrows.
Yeah, and there's already some artists that are really making good use of that. I've seen some amazing videos on that as well.
Right on. Without a doubt, at the end of every gig, people come up and they go, "Hey, great show, man! What was that?" And they're talking about the Moog guitar.
Gotta have questions about that.
I don't see how any serious guitar player who is out there in the world, in the studios and on live stages, wouldn't want to give people that raised eyebrow effect. That what was that effect? Well, that's what Moog does. They give you the ability to have a relationship with the gear, and it's so unlike typical digital gear, which, by the way, there's great digital gear. We all know that. We're not putting that down. But digital technology is more of the press a button and get something to happen quickly, and that's cool and serves its purpose. Moog gear, without a doubt, is for those who want to go beyond that and have a relationship. Every single one of these pedals, you can create your own world and be different than everybody else. And same with the guitar. And that's that's why I'm here.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for going through the line with us.
Right on.